Okay guys, so today your new learning objective is I know the words morning, afternoon, evening and night. There's 4 words there, but don't worry because we've already done some learning yesterday that's really going to help us with today's learning, okay? So I'm going to show you some different ways so that you can remember and use these words accurately today. Okay, so that means that we're using the words properly. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so to start, we understand why my art career did not take off, but that's all right. So we've got a little house and a tree here. So first of all, I'm going to show you how we know it is the word morning. Okay, so morning is when the sun is just starting to come up. Okay, so we're finished nighttime, the sun's starting to come up. It's time to wake up and get out of bed because the sun is getting ready to come up. Okay, so it's starting to get light outside. It's still a bit chilly because we haven't had the sun in the night, but it's starting to get light and to get a little bit warmer. That's how we know that it is morning. Okay guys, so just like when we're at school, like we all know, once the morning is finished, so think when we do our register in the morning, we all say, "Good morning, bumblebees," and you say, "Good morning, Miss Shannon." Miss Carmen will say, "Good morning, ladybirds," and you will say, "Good morning, Miss Carmen." But now some time's moved on a little bit, guys. We've got our morning learning out of the way. You've gone out, you've had some lunch, you've gone out for playtime. And now the sun, it's up high in the sky. You can see it. If you look at it, if it's cloudy, it's harder to see, but you can still see that it's moved higher in the sky because it's brighter, our shadows might be moving, and the day has got a bit warmer. Even if it's cold, by having the sun out, it's still a little bit warmer. Okay, so once we've done all this, we move on and we say it's afternoon. When the sun is high in the sky, it is the afternoon, and we know this because when we do our register, we will say, "Good afternoon, bumblebees," "Good afternoon, ladybirds," and you will say back to us, "Good afternoon, Miss Shannon and Miss Carmen." Okay, so this is the afternoon. That is when we spend our afternoon at school. That is when we do our art, when we do our understanding the world, when we do our science lessons, when you guys go to assembly or hymn practice. All of those wonderful things that we do are in the afternoon. Okay, and that is when the sun is up high. Okay, now we've done morning, afternoon. Now when school is over and you guys go home, the sun starts to come back down and it's not quite as bright as before. Okay, it's moving down, it's getting a bit darker and it's not as warm, it's getting a little bit chillier, and that means that we are moving into the evening. Okay, and in the evening time of day, I'm just going to give you one, that might be when you eat your dinner, which is also called an evening meal, because that's the time of day that you have it. Okay, everyone, so now the sun has gone. Can't see the sun, but I can see the moon, and I can see lots of stars all over the sky. Okay, and that means that it is now the night. The sun has gone away, the moon's out, we can see the moon and all of the stars are twinkling in the sky, but there is no more sun. It is now night time. Okay, we need lights on if we want to be able to see anything, and it's usually the time when we actually go to sleep, so we don't need that many lights on. But if you were to go out or to try and do anything, you would need a light. Okay guys, so thinking about what you've learnt there, I've now taken a picture. Now can you look at the sunshine and see and have a guess at what time of day you think this is? Is the sun just coming up? Is the sun really high in the sky? Is the sun going down and it's getting darker, or has the sun gone away and is it night time? Okay, so I want you to have a careful look and to try and see and work out what time of day it is. Okay, give it a little guess. If you guess that this is evening time, then you are right. The sun is starting to go down and it's starting to get much darker. Okay? Okay guys, now I've taken a picture from the same spot but at a different time of day. Can you have a look and think, what time of day is this? Using the words that are on your learning objective, can you say what time of day this is? Have a look and give it a guess. Is it morning, afternoon, evening or night? Can you have a guess? Okay, so after looking at the pictures that I've drawn for you, and now we've just checked that last picture there, it was nighttime. It was the night. So hopefully you got that right. So just having another little look at this picture, can you tell your adult what each picture shows? Have a little look and have a think if you know the time of day. Okay, so in the first picture, the sun is rising, so that is morning time. In the picture next to that, the sun is high in the sky. That is the afternoon. In a picture underneath the morning, the sun is coming down, starting to change colour. That is the evening. And in the last picture, it's the night time. The sky is dark and the moon is out and the stars are. Okay, so have a look at this because it's going to help us with our next task. So remembering, guys, that here we have morning and afternoon, and here we have evening and night. This is going to help you again with our task. Okay, guys, you're going to log on to Purple Mash to Paint and Launch app. Then just up here, you see I select the line. You're going to select this line, and then you're going to draw a line down, and then you're going to draw a line across, splitting our page into 4. Okay, and then what I want you guys to do is to draw a picture to show each time of day. So 1 box for morning, 1 box for afternoon, 1 box for evening, and 1 box for night. So I'm starting with morning here. I'm using this little cloud effect to make a beautiful blue sky. And then I'm using the tools just there to the left. You can see, you'll have used this before, so you'll be familiar. But just to remind you, then I'm drawing a tree trunk there. I'm changing my colours down the side, as you can see, and then I'm using this snazzy little cloud one again in green to make the top of my tree. Then I'm colouring in the trunk of my tree because I want it to look beautiful as well and do all my expressive art and design. But now the important bit is, where am I going to draw my sunshine? So I'm selecting the pencil. I'm selecting yellow because I think that's the colour of the sunshine that I'd like to have. And as you can see, I'm drawing it to show that the sun is rising. So that's going to show that it is the morning time. Okay, so this is what I'd like you guys to do for your task today.